Hi, my name is Marcos Rivas for Brickell Honda, and I'm going to show you today the Honda Civic 2016. Well, welcome Mario. Thank you for coming here today with me.
Well, thank you for giving me the ride. I know that this is going to be a learning experience for me because I haven't driven in this car before. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the car? I understand that you, after we did the video last time, you bought one of these.
Yes,
I
did.
So much.
Yes, I finally made the decision after understanding how was the new offers that Brickell Honda was offering me. I said to myself, like, why we just don't try it? Let's just go there. Let's just see how it is. Let's see the pricing, and I just decided. I just went there, and Mario, I can tell you that the whole experience was great. Mm-hmm. Great. I mean, people there they just care about the customers. They just care about how you feel, what are your opportunities, mm-hmm. what you want to do, the car you want to choose, the colors, the trims. They have everything. I mean, all the options that you really want to have, they can get it for you. And that is amazing because once I was there, I was a little bit confused about which car should I choose, like the one with the leather, no leather, the one with the screen, with more technology. Right. And they made a whole explanation to me about the differences between each of those.
And this is a 2016, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
The 2016 you chose because there's a special, or?
Yes, right now they're having a price reduction, mm-hmm. And that was great for me because you know that nowadays we just want to save money, we want to keep it low, on the expenses. And they were telling me, like, Marcos, we have this opportunity for you. This is the price. You have a really easily way to make all the payments. You can either finance or the lease. I chose the lease. It was the best way for me.
Right. Now this special is not just because you're an employee, right? This is a price reduction that is occurring for anybody that comes to buy the car.
For anybody who comes to buy the car.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the car itself?
Sure. Well, this car is a 1.5 turbo CVT transmission. Things that I love it because, I mean, with the turbo thing, trust me, I mean, right now that we are in the highway, I can feel the power of the car. And with the CVT transmission, it allows me to save in gas.
Yeah, this car feels like it's a V6 or something. It doesn't.
It feels
feel
like
a four
it feels
cylinder,
like it feels like, but it's not. I mean,
being a turbo, I mean, that's like a sports car.
Exactly. That is something that I love it. I love it.
But the way the car is finished, it's very luxurious. Mm-hmm. It's very comfortable.
Yes.
Traditionally, sports cars are a little cramped.
Exactly, and small and a little bit hard.
Right.
Hard to drive.
Compromise to have the sports car. Well, this one is a full-fledged automobile. So you're not going to be losing anything while you have a very sporty car. I mean, this is, even though it's a four-door, it's a fastback. So it's got that sports car look.
Exactly.
In terms of outside, it's got aluminum wheels.
Mm-hmm. As I showed you before.
I think this one has a spoiler in the back.
Yeah, it has.
It's incredible. That's a lot of equipment for a car that's at this price point to begin with. Secondly, on special. Mm-hmm. With a price reduction on top of it. What other equipment does this car have? This particular one we're sitting in right now.
Okay, this particular one, it comes with a 7-inch touchscreen where you can practically have all the information you need and some extra features. Mm-hmm. For example, like we have right now the Honda Link system that in case that you need any assistance from Honda, either on the way on the road, or you have any problem, any doubt, any questions, you can just call them, right. And they're gonna answer you in a really effective and fast way. Mm-hmm. That is something that I really like, because I feel comfortable and safe.
It's a security system.
Yeah, exactly. This you can also count for example, let's say that you want to connect your phone through an application that we call Apple CarPlay, right? And you can practically see the whole screen of your phone on the car screen. That is amazing. I mean, it's like you don't really need to see your phone, mostly for the GPS. You know, sometimes I used to have like the phone in my hand, trying to see all the directions and all that, and it's like, no, I mean, I would like to have something that I don't really have to worry about the phone, but to see it on the car, and this car has it.
So once you're connected, you really don't need the phone for anything, right?
No.
You just put the phone down, you can put it here in the little cubby, leave it in your pocket.
Exactly.
Let's park over here and let's talk a little bit more.
Sure, absolutely.
It's a fabulous thing because that way you don't take your eyes off the road, you don't lose concentration on what you're doing, which is the most important thing, is driving while you're in the car. So everything comes into that screen that's larger than the one on your phone.
Yeah.
And you're able to do all the same functions that you would on the telephone, correct?
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
awesome. You're going to have to show me that. I see that the steering wheel also seems a little complicated. It looks like this is the cockpit of an airplane. You have all these little controls at your hands. What are they?
It is everything but complicated. You can you can see and have all you really need as the driver of the information of the car here. If you want to answer the phone, you have the option here. If you want to change the music, you can do it. If you want to use the cruise control and release, sometimes people get like tired on the legs and they want to release a little bit the gas pedal, all that, you can have all this option right here on the steering wheel. Also, the screen that you have in front of you is digital, so you can see all the information as if we're at a computer.
Right.
It's gonna show you like how many miles you're driving, the oil range that you have with the actual fuel. You have when you're gonna change the oil, who is calling you.
Right.
Even that. They show you who is calling you in your phone, and you see it right there without seeing the screen,
so
without checking your phone.
The caller ID is right in front of you.
Exactly. Everything right there. So, I mean, right now with this car, I have so many convenience that is like a driving assistant.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's awesome because the technology that has gone into this vehicle is reflecting the technology that we use every day, everywhere.
Exactly.
Our phone.
Exactly.
A touch screen is on the phone. A touch screen nowadays, most computers or a lot of computers are touch screen also. And then you come to the car and you have exactly the same thing that you've become comfortable with, and that is the touch screen. So all the technologies that are incorporated into the car are the same technologies we have everywhere in our lives. So this is very, very comfortable to be in.
It is.
Now, in terms of, let's say, driving convenience or fun or whatever, we have other things like sunroof, right, in this particular car.
Yes. Yeah. You have it here. Let me show you.
That's groovy.
I mean, having this in Miami is like, it's a must.
Yeah, it's necessary.
You need it. I mean, not only like to refresh, but like, Miami people like to enjoy it.
That's one of those things that I can't live without. In fact, coming to that is like, I can actually live without most of these amenities, all these electronics, even though I am I'm into the technology and all this stuff. But when I'm driving, I don't necessarily want to be bothered with that. Is there a trim level to this car that gives me the sunroof, but doesn't necessarily give me any of these things that I don't really use? Okay,
well, I can tell you that we do have the sunroof in another trim. It comes with the technology, right? The same technology that this car offers.
Right.
But you have the convenience that you could use cloth seats.
Right.
Right. They come also with really nice guarantee, like in case that they have a stain or something, it's going to be easy to remove. So that could give you an opportunity. You're looking for like a pricing. It comes with a lower price, of course.
Correct. That's also one of the reasons that I don't necessarily want to buy technology that I don't use a lot, but I want to have this car.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I don't necessarily need the leather either, so you have fabric seats and the cloth seats and the other trim, which is really good. Isn't there also, I think, an LXP that has the sunroof but doesn't have all this technology?
Yeah, absolutely. We have, mostly it comes with a coupe edition, 2 doors.
Right.
It's beautiful. That car is amazing.
That also comes with the aluminum wheels and all this.
Yeah, all this. Yeah. The car upside looks like this one. I mean, it's excluding the 4 doors, of course. But I mean, it's really nice that it comes with the sunroof and it's keyless. I mean, you can turn on the car like a start engine. Yeah.
Stop button. I find that terrific because I'm a lot simpler in my taste for the car. When I'm driving, I want to be driving. I don't want to be answering the phone.
Absolutely.
So I don't need all that stuff. And the fact that we have an automobile that gives us the look, it gives us the feel and the comfort.
Exactly.
And it also gives us the little amenities that I want. I want the sunroof, and I like the idea of having the aluminum wheels. It makes it really worthwhile.
Absolutely.
For me. It's exciting to me.
And something important in that comes with the same safety features. That's something that you don't have to really care about. I mean, for you, for your family, and for the insurance matters, the safety feature, I will say that is the most important thing that is being kept in all the cars that we have right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now which Civic you will choose today, but something that's going to be important for you is the safety features.
Right.
They're going to come in all the trims.
What safety features do we have in this car?
Okay, let's say an example right now. Imagine that we are driving and you are in a red light and you are a little bit tired of having your foot on the brake pedal, and you want to release it, but you really can't because you're driving. Well, I can tell you what, you can have the car in drive, push the brake a little bit, and we have this option, the brake hold. You push it, and it's gonna put the car on brake and taking out the foot from the pedal.
So you can relax your foot there.
If you take out all the time with the fasten seatbelt. If you put it out, the car immediately is gonna check that you pull it out. So immediately it's gonna put the emergency brake. Immediately, you don't have to do anything.
Right.
So as soon as you put it back, your seatbelt, you push it. You can push the brake again, or just put the gas, and the car is gonna release the brake.
The emergency brake is electronic, right?
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't. You don't have a big lever that gets in the way.
No
or
anymore.
Like that anymore.
No anymore. Right now, you can see it here. You can, with a lot of space, you can put here practically a laptop. You have a space to put 2 drinks.
That's big.
You can put even those big cups from Starbucks. All that you can have it here. Your coffee. I mean, it's pretty efficient. I mean,
yeah, because that's take up a lot of space.
Yeah, a lot of space. It is. Yeah,
that's right. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What about this econ button? What does that do?
Well, this is something really nice in the sense that you're gonna save a lot of gas. Actually, you're gonna a lot of gas and a lot of money. I mean, you know that nowadays it's like just paying a lot of money monthly with this putting gas.
If you drive a lot, you're
using
up a lot of gas.
You're gonna need an econ button that every Honda offers, mostly the Honda Civic. It cut off 2 volts from the engine, right? And it allows you to save more gas on the moment that you're driving. You're gonna cut some power though, but the important thing about using this is that you don't really need to use it on the highway. It's totally unnecessary.
Right.
You use it mostly on the streets because you're gonna be stopping, you're gonna be in the lights, you're gonna be like all the time with cars in front of you, and you need to brake a lot. So using this on the streets, I would really strongly recommend you for this use.
And it's also, I believe that when you have this on, your emissions are lower also.
Yeah.
So it helps the environment.
Absolutely.
That's why it's a green button. It's got the little green leaves and
exactly
all this stuff. That's pretty cool. Motor-wise, what choices are there in terms of motors for this car?
Okay, well, in this one right now, as I told you, we are in a 1.5 turbo liter, but we can offer you a 2.0 liter 4 cylinders engine. It's also really efficient. It has its power. I mean, it's a really nice vehicle. It's a really nice motor, and I mean, it can offer. It's still offering you all the savings on the gas consumption.
But it's just a different motor. It's not turbo like this one. It's not as sophisticated as this one.
Not.
I mean, this one is the top of the line.
Exactly.
Well, this is Marco's terrific. I'm amazed at how much I learn every time I do these videos, because I'm looking for a new car, and I'm taking advantage of doing these videos to learn and find out which cars I really want to put in that list. And this is definitely very high on the list. Knowing that Brickell Honda has a price reduction on this car is a big plus for me too. So maybe you want to give the audience your phone number so that they can call you, since you know so much about this automobile, so that you can explain it to them personally and they can touch it and feel it and drive it and have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, whenever you want, just come. I'm gonna give you all my service, all my knowledge, all my help. Mostly right now with the 2016 Honda Civic that we're having a really good offer, and it's gonna be great for you to have this opportunity right now. People is taking out all the cars, even me. I just did, and I'm really happy with the results. I mean, here we can really help you to have all your answers, all the information you need about the car, all the payments, anything you need. Just come here. I'm gonna help you. Take out my number. Is 805-280-8476. Call me anytime. I'm gonna be glad to help you. And for you too, Mario, I mean, thank you so much for the opportunity to make these great videos with you. And as I told you, I mean, just bring your family and I'm gonna help them out.
Well, believe me, you will.
Sure.
We might get a whole fleet of Honda Civics.
Absolutely.
This is a great opportunity, great time to do it. 2016s are going fast, so don't wait for too long. Thank you so much, and see you at Brickell Honda.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you.